So if you want to import a file into Lumio, say for instance a Smart Notebook file or a Google Slides presentation, what you're going to do is you're going to go into your Lumio, you're going to click on New, and then up here you have this Import Resources. So it kind of talks about importing PDFs, notebooks, PowerPoints, Google Slides. And when I select this, I have kind of some different options. So I have this kind of top section here, and then I have this bottom section. This top section allows you to import those files, but they come in more as an image as opposed to kind of individual editable pieces. So if I do have, say, a Google Slides presentation that has lots of little pieces in it and I select it from here, it's going to come in as one big image. So if I want to be able to edit it, I'm going to come down here and select Google Drive. That's where that file is located. So here I have a Google Slides presentation. So I click on that and I say select. Now what it's going to do is it's going to allow me to choose what slides I want to bring in. I might want to bring in the whole presentation. Maybe I just want to bring in the first couple pages. So it does allow me to choose what pages I want to bring in. Same scenario with a Smart Notebook file and PowerPoint and so on. So once it brings those pages in, I have these to choose from. So automatically it selects all of them. I can deselect them and just choose the ones that I want. I'm going to go ahead and just use all of them and say add. Now it is going to bring in each of those slides into my Lumio. And remember, this is not going to be perfect. It is coming from Google Slides and it's put it into Lumio. So two different presentations, even with Smart Notebook and Lumio, even though they're both smart products, they are different programs. So it may not come in exactly like we want. So for instance, here we see this calendar, the C is kind of in the middle. So sometimes you might have some things where you're going to have to navigate and move them around. So I might be able to adjust the size of it and change it. I might have to come in here and there I double clicked in it to allow me to edit it. And when I get rid of that, now I can kind of move it around. So you might have to play around with a few of these slides when you bring them in. Okay, now if I come into, say, for instance, this one. So again, I brought it in as an editable document. So hopefully some of these will be individual items that I can come in here and edit. And just like with Lumio, you have a lot of those different things that you can use to adjust those once you bring them into Lumio. I can come in here and I can move those and hide things and do whatever I kind of created this presentation to do. So when I bring it in, when I choose those bottom two, it allows me to come in here and edit and manipulate that. So I'm just going to say finish editing and I'm going to come to this one. So let me edit this file. All right, so this is the other one where I imported the file, but it's going to come in more like an image. So when I select this, you'll notice that, see how I can't move individual pieces in my slide? And that is because I brought it in as an image as opposed to editable. So now this is just kind of like one giant image that I can use. Now, this might be helpful to you. If you have everything in place and you don't want anything to move, this might work for you. If you want to be able to, say, have the students come in here and cover things by moving these finished buttons, then you want to make sure that you choose that bottom section where it says editable, and that's going to allow you to manipulate the